Good evening, guys. This is M. Shanae for Hi-Fi in the Low Light. Tonight we're going to be featuring the Campfire Audio Cascade. I want to start by thanking Ken B of Campfire Audio for allowing me the chance to not only listen to the Cascade, but also to review it and help to organize a North America tour for it. I will be putting a link to the sign up for that tour in the description of this video below. Now, to start with, a little bit about Campfire Audio. Campfire Audio has been making in-ear monitors for quite some time, and this is their first portable, closed-back, high-resolution headphone. It does sell for $7.99 and features 42mm beryllium drivers. Now, the Cascade ships in its own little portable, carrying leatherette case. It is a semi-hard case, so it does fit the headphones nicely. It does offer some protection, and the inside is covered in a nice soft, almost like wool material. As you guys can see, the headphones do fold up, so they fit nicely in the case, and they are easy to carry for portable use. Now, the build quality on this is phenomenal. It is all heavy gauge metal. The only fabric is on the ear pads and the headband. All of the gimbals, all of the chassis is solid metal. This is a very well built, this is a very durable headphone. Even better, the ear cups fold, the cables are removable, and the pads are removable. They're held with a magnetic system. So, Campfire Audio's first headphone, the Cascade, is easy to own. It is durable, you can drop it, not that I recommend it, but it's durable. It's going to survive a harsher kind of treatment. It's not a headphone you're going to baby. You know, I talked about how fragile the EMU Purple Heart is. This is the opposite of that. This is a durable headphone that has been well designed so that you can take it with you wherever it is that you're going. Now, the removable cables do feature the HD800 connector. So while the headphone does come with a 3.5 single-ended cable, you can swap out other balanced cables of different materials to suit your needs. Now, the stock cable is fairly short. It does feature a nice cloth wrapping. It is very quiet. There is no noise from when the cable rubs against itself. It does feature a slightly angled 3.5mm jack. So I did find that the headphone does work very well with both entry-level digital audio players as well as top-of-the-line or fully balanced systems. In terms of the sound signature, I do feel that it is a little bit sharper, a little bit more detailed on a fully balanced system, but it does sound amazing with even something basic like my Shanling M2S. And again, when you're ready, you can switch to a fully balanced, whether it's OCC copper or full silver HD800 compatible cable. So for those of you who may own the HD800 and who want a fun, well-isolating, well-resolving, closed-back headphone, this is a perfect option because the cables are interchangeable. The sound signature of the Campfire Audio Cascade is fun, it's inviting, it's engaging, it is an enjoyable, kind of emotional listen. I did compare it to my ZMF Icon and my modded Audio-Technica ES10, and while it wasn't as detailed as either of those, it isolated better than both. It had a more fun, more engaging sound than both, and it was just as spacious, if not more spacious and precise than both. So the ES10 was the most intimate in this comparison, but it and the Icon were equally resolving. Now the Cascade was just as open and spacious as the ZMF Icon. So despite being a much smaller headphone, it did manage to capture a very large image or present a very vast soundscape. In some tracks it was a bit bigger than the Icon even. Now in terms of detail, while it was not the most resolving, it was a step above both my entry-level closed-back headphones like the Purple Heart, as well as all of the Grados in my collection. So it does prove itself to be resolving and prove itself competitive in the price point that it's at. Now, here's one of the good things about the Cascade's fun sound. When you're in a noisy environment, whether that is sitting in a restaurant or a cafe, where there is a lot of ambient noise, whether that is waiting for a taxi or riding in a taxi, whether that is waiting at the airport, when there is noise that is above, let's say 55 decibels, the first thing you lose on any closed back or open back is detail and bass response. To give you guys a point of reference, my office is about 44, 43 decibels. That's the level of ambient noise that I have. Now, if I turn the ceiling fan to high or I turn on a box fan, that noise floor jumps up to about 52, 53. If my wife is cooking or if she's watching something in the bedroom, then my ambient noise is going to jump up to sometimes 60. So when there's a lot of ambient noise present, the amazing isolation of the Cascade does make up for its detail in a quiet environment. So they've really tuned this with a portable situation in mind, or with a noisy kind of listening environment in mind. Because most of the time when we are traveling and when we're running a portable system, we don't get to choose how quiet our listening surroundings are. So again, the sound signature is very big, it's very open, very spacious, it presents a very cohesive image, it's very precise. The top end is slightly attenuated, the bass is slightly boosted, and the mid-range has a good forward, good kind of sweetness to it. Now, as for who would want this headphone or who's going to need this headphone, I think this is going to be a good first and potentially last portable headphone for a lot of you. At the $799 price, there's not a lot of portable options in over-the-ear headphones that are going to compete with this. While my own heavily modified Audio-Technica ES10 was more detailed and a bit more clear, it is one of a kind, and it is kind of a project of 5 years of modifications. A lot of you aren't going to have the time to do that. So the Cascade definitely gets my recommendation for its fun sound, for its versatility among different genres, for its amazing isolation, as well as the ease of use and not only owning it, but amplifying it. This is one of the most resolving and one of the best portable closed backs that I've listened to this year. So as always, guys, thank you for watching. Please leave your comments and questions below. Remember to like and subscribe, and be on the lookout for my full written review, which will have more detailed comparisons, as well as the HeadFi thread with the application process for signing up for the tour. So again, thank you guys for watching, and have a great night.